New photos of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor are released in the latest Epstein file.
TV News with Charlotte Hawkins.
Good evening. Photos showing Andrew Mountbatten Windsor kneeling on all fours over a female are amongst more than 3 million documents in the latest and allegedly final release of the Epstein files. Also included was what appears to be an email exchange between the former prince and Jeffrey Epstein with an invite to Buckingham Palace a month after the child sex offender had been released from house arrest. There has been no response from Andrew or the royal family to these latest releases, but Andrew has always denied any wrongdoing. Amy Lewis has the latest. Amy, the US Justice Department say this is the last of the Epstein files. Is that true? Does this mean that we could be nearing the end of the scandal?
Again, we saw entire pages blocked. Mandelson, Bill Gates, Elon Musk.
Children are among at least 30 Palestinians reported killed in a wave of Israeli airstrikes on Gaza today. It's one of the deadliest days for the region since a ceasefire was agreed last October. The Israeli military says a number of strikes were carried out in response to what it said was a violation of the ceasefire agreement. Laura Jones has more.
ITV News.
Here, the Labour Party have announced their candidate for the Gorton and Denton by-election next month. It's the race that Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham was blocked from standing in. Our political correspondent David Wood now united behind their candidate.
Officially, a referendum against Keir Starmer's leadership, but also campaigning.
Talking of the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer's made a flying visit to Japan at the end of his 3-day trip to China. He met the Japanese Prime Minister for brief talks and a dinner, and the pair pledged to work more closely together on a number of issues, including cybersecurity. Carl Dinnan is travelling with the Prime Minister. Thank you to Carl Dinnan there, reporting from Tokyo. Now, the latest Met Office warning for rain in the West Country expired this morning, but its waterlogged residents won't be waiting long for the next one. It will be in effect on Monday and Tuesday after a relentlessly wet January featuring 3 named storms. Sabah Chowdhury reports. In other news, the search for a missing Lancashire girl swept into the sea in Morocco has been slowed by bad weather, according to her family's MP. Finally, it was a day for the underdog in the women's singles final at the Australian Open in Melbourne. Elena Rybakina upset the 4 times Grand Slam winner and top seed Aryna Sabalenka in an epic match. And there was success for Britain too. Liverpool-born Neil Scupsey sharing the men's doubles title with his American partner. Here's Chris Scudder. And that's all for now. We'll be back with the late news at 9:30 tonight. I will see you then. In the meantime, have a great evening. Bye-bye from all of us. Hello again. Now on the main stories in London. A Metropolitan Police officer has been sacked for inappropriately touching female officers and making inappropriate comments while on duty. A former District Line train has been transformed into the UK's first train running only on rapid charging batteries. Dozens of women lit up Clapham Common last night in a community run to highlight safety fears around running after dark. Now to more women and girls uniting through sport and the grassroots football club in Fulham that's getting more local players on the pitch. Aspire FC has recently received funding from Hammersmith and Fulham Council's King Charles III Coronation Youth Fund, which it's using to boost its football programme for girls. And Jay Akbar went along. Well, on to more football now. Here's the day's sport. Time to take a look at the weather now, and here's Helen with the forecast. And that's all from us for now. We'll be back with updates tomorrow. I will see you then. But for now, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.